Sec.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Secure that. There we go.
Whoa.
Just right over there. Straight ahead behind that.
Straight ahead. Okay, got it.
So, what kind of experience do you have?
0.
Woohoo! All right. So, it is a very technical track.
Okay.
I'm going to be the voice in your ear. So once you pull forward, come up about 3 feet off of that Porsche there. Just come up behind them, a nice spacing. And I want you to get this up between your ear. You can kind of just pull your helmet away a little bit. Just kind of take that one hand and stuff it up in there. And once you get it synced
I'm getting it.
Ear, you'll hear it.
Okay, got it.
Can you hear me?
Got it.
Cool. Now take that microphone and tuck it up inside your helmet so it doesn't get a bunch of wind.
Okay, you got it?
Yep. And I gotta warn you that this thing will squelch and make a little screech every once in a while, so
can you turn
for that.
The volume is very loud. Is that
turn that down to there? How's that?
A little better.
How about that?
Okay, great. Thanks.
Once we get up to speed, I can change it.
Okay.
So the biggest thing, you have had some high performance driving. Do you know about turn in and apex and track out?
No.
Okay. Move your visor up for a second. You're going to get hot. So as we're coming up this hill, I think the biggest thing that you got to do is your line of sight isn't on that white BMW. It is at the top of the hill where that pylon is.
Okay.
That's hot. Because when I look at the top of that hill, I can still see this white BMW. So I want your eyes really looking ahead down the track so you see where it's going. And you can follow kind of the rubber marks in the track, the line of where everyone is running.
Right.
And so as we come up the hill, we're going to be going from the outside of the track down to the apex, out to the track out. And so you may feel me at times, particularly on this lap, I'm going to probably reach under and help you a little bit.
Okay.
And I want your hands to just follow. I don't want you to fight me. I assure you nothing bad will happen. And some people find that a little disconcerting.
Okay.
But in order to get you up to speed pretty quickly, I'm going to be calling out reference points, but I might be doing a little underhand steering. So I want you to keep your hands at 10:02 and realize I might be doing a little bit.
Okay.
So right now this row is going out, and we're following and keeping a safe distance. You see how the cars are stringing out and keeping 10 car lengths off each other? I want you no closer than 10 to 15 car lengths off of the car in front of you.
Okay, you can hear me fine, can't you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But mainly, you're listening. A lot to tell you. So we're just going to follow at a safe distance. We're going to stay inside that white blend line. See how everybody is staying to the left of that white line up the hill?
Yes.
That would be entering into the track, and we're just going to follow this string of people right here. Apparently that row is blocked, so watch over your shoulder and follow through. Just follow the other portion. He is in control of what's going on, and he's just waving you through.
So about this distance between the cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, this is your first session ever, and so what we're really going to be concentrating on is figuring out the line. So I'm looking over my right shoulder to make sure that there's nothing coming up the hill here, right? And then you're going to come up to the top of the hill and make the left. See that orange curve right here? So take a hard left. And come out to the right side of the track. And then we're going to diagonal over to the left side of the track. This way. See the waving white flag in the corner there? Steer down to the apex here.
What's the apex?
This is the turning point. This is the middle of the corner. That's the apex. And so we're going to accelerate a little bit more. So we're entering, not off the gas, we just coast. Now see, here's a left apex. Here's your first one over here. And just going to take a step down here.
Oh, I see.
And then, so don't fight me.
Put this on Sport Plus.
No, just leave it the way it is.
Okay.
Just keep giving a little bit of gas. We're going to follow this around. We're going to tight to here. Now we're looking to the left at that left apex, and I'm going to steer through. We're going to come out like this. Eyes looking up ahead. Looking for this right-hand turn. Follow through to right here. Here turn. And look at that left-hander when you come up over the hill. Keep giving it up gas.
It's okay to drive on the little red and white stuff?
Yep. Keep going. See this waving flag. More gas, please.
What does that mean, white?
It's the first lap out. They're just kind of getting everyone up to speed. So that's kind of like a beginning session here. Just look all the way down in the corner. Do you see that yellow mark? There's another flag person down there. steer all the way over to this apex, and then back to the gas. Back, gas, gas, gas. Don't fight me.
Okay, okay.
Keep going. Gas.
Okay.
Now we got the long straight. Let's just cruise it down the straight. And so just kind of keep a somewhat loose grip on the wheel. We're going to stay in the right lane as we go. Let's keep going about 75 here. We're looking ahead. We're looking at there's another flag station on the very right-hand side. So this is the back straightaway. You see the braking marker. You see it?
Yeah.
So there's a waving white flag. Now we're going to find the brakes right about here. Slow the car down, calm it down to like about 40 or so, and then I'm going to turn in like this. And I want you to go back to the gas now, easing into the gas. Alright, just gently let me lead. It's a steady acceleration. You're going to give another little squeeze of brakes right now. Now roll through and steady throttle. We're going to come to the outside of this tree. I'll keep giving you gas, accelerating. Looking up the track, look ahead. Let me steer and look ahead. See a white flag on the left there. Okay. Look hard to the left and see that yellow apex. So we're going to come down like this. And then we're going to wrap the corner like this. Now get back to the gas. Start giving it gas. More aggressive on the gas, throttle up. We're going to transition to this side of the track. More gas. Keep building, building, building. More throttle. More and more and more. Just gently feeding in. We're going to go to the inside right here. We're going to go to the outside. Gas, gas, gas. Keep accelerating. Long sweeper. More gas. More gas. We're going to follow this around and see how this comes out wide here. And I'll tell you when. We're going to put a little bit of dab of brakes on, right? Need a little squeeze of brakes. Now back to the gas, steady throttle. Here's this apex. See how this corner gets wider. It's easier, right? That's turn 19. Give it a little bit of gas. Now we're going to brake pretty aggressively here. Lots of brakes. We're going to wait for our turn in. Now back to the gas. Now stay in the right lane and let's go up the straightaway. Kick it. Let's go. Just done your first lap. 940 back. I want to be in the right lane here. Keep going until we go up the hill here. Keep gas, gas, gas. When we get to about the 100 or 50 mark, that's where I'm going to want you to apply some brakes. So let it roll a little bit more. Keep rolling. Back to the gas. Steady throttle. Down to the apex, keep giving it gas, more and more. Now steady throttle, keep feeding gas, more throttle, more gas, more throttle, keep building. Now we're going to come out like this, and this is kind of tricky, the entrance, but notice we're going right into the middle of the bridge and see how the apex appears on your left. Now let off the gas, we squeeze the brakes, do a little bit of brakes. Okay, now steady throttle back. Kind of free with me steering, just kind of feel me giving a little tug, and then we're going to come, we're going to wrap all the way down. See how this wraps all the way to the right here? Eyes to the left at the apex. Looking ahead.
No brakes there.
Nope, not at the moment. And steady throttle. Just keep giving a little bit of gas. Up over the hill. Keep giving it gas, please. Gas, gas, gas. Just gentle throttle. There we go. And then this king, give it more gas. We're going down into this zone. There we go. Steady throttle.
This is the long turn.
This is the
long
11.
straight.
So yes. So lots of brakes.
Lots of brakes.
Lots of brakes. Lots of brakes. Lots of brakes. And now back to the gas. There you go. Now we're down the long straight. Straight down, stay on the right side. Point this GTR by. Point anyone else who wants to go by. And get on the gas because I want to be doing 80 by the end of this straightaway.
Okay.
Keep going. Get it. Yeah. I'll break more. Now back to the gas. See how we didn't brake quite as much as I wanted? Okay, keep going. A little squeeze of brakes, just a little dab. Steady throttle. Steady throttle. Keep the gas, gas. Gas, gas. Keep steady throttle. Alright. Now lots of brakes. See, we didn't come quite where I wanted. bunch of people over your roof. Steady, just really slow down and point a bunch of people by. Point them by. Point, point, point. All right, keep going. Accelerate. All right. More gas, please. Throttle, throttle. More gas. We're gonna probably duck into the pits and let this train come by.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yep. So I want a little squeeze of brakes right now. Brakes, brakes, brakes. I want your left arm up. Make a fist and put your left arm out the window up. Gonna let these folks go by. Alright. So you can see why if you've never seen the track, it's really tough to get out there on pace real quick. So we're gonna let this go through. So
should I stay here?
Go into the pit lane, just about 20 miles an hour.
Okay, okay.
We're gonna stay in the right lane, stay all the way to the right.
Got it.
So now we're gonna start looking at the traffic.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
no. 15 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. We are on the pit lane right now. So we're just rolling through. See all this traffic is coming through? So I want you to let off the gas and just coast. Start looking back and we're gonna see this guy right there is in control of us. This guy with the white shirt. And so he's gonna tell us when there's a clear spot. So we're gonna come and we're gonna respond to what he's got to say. He's gonna tell us when there's a good place to merge. So he's saying go, so off we go again.
Good, thank you.
Very good. So now we're going to stay inside this white line and come to the top of the hill and make the left.
Okay. So I'm going to check my rear.
Looks really good. We got a big gap. There's that white car coming, but let him go through.
Yeah, hey, let him go through.
Let him go through.
Anything else?
Nope. I like it. You're good.
Okay.
All right, now look down the hill. Look to your left.
Look to my left.
I want you to get over to the outside edge, see where he is, and then steer down to your right, down to this right apex. Steady throttle, keep him clicking the throttle right here. More gas, please. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Come into the middle here, because this corner's going to show up on your left. So I want you to apply the brakes right now, and then keep a steady throttle. Just maintain the throttle through here. I'm going to steer it through. Don't fight. Just kind of feel it.
Okay.
Sort of feel it. And you're going to see it wraps around to the right. Keep on a steady throttle. And I'm going to give you more and more steering input here.
Thank you.
And then a little squeeze of brakes if you want. And then looking up the hill, we're going to carry this momentum up and over. Actually, a little assist, a steady throttle.
Now this guy's right on my god.
Yep. As soon as we get to the top of the hill, you're going to point him by on the left side. Point your hand out the left. Let him go. You can't come to a dead stop though. Keep your momentum up.
Okay, okay.
Come down into that braking zone. However, what's lining up to the right.
Yes.
Yep. So you're going to take it, you're going to apply the brakes and your eyes go to the apex on the left. Slow more slow. Now see, we turned in really late, really slow. So now back to the gas. Unwind. You got to unwind as we come off the corner, right? You got to straighten it back up. And I want you to stay to the right. To the right lane. Very good. More brakes. Now back to the gas. We're only going to get a little short thing here, so we're going to start to this side. Squeeze the brakes. Steady throttle, just a steady maintenance throttle. Give it some gas. Connect this to this. Like that. Keep giving me steady gas. Steady throttle. Now put your eyes all the way to that left apex. Look where we're going to go in that. Wait. Now turn.
Okay. Oh.
Back to the gas. Back to the gas. Let it unwind out.
Okay.
We're going to diagonal over to the left side. Keep giving me more and more gas. More. More. Keep going. More. Just keep it steady. More throttle. Keep building more throttle.
You can't hardly see where you're going.
Yeah, you got to look ahead. Look ahead. All right, now as we come into this, you're going to give me a good squeeze of brakes right now. Brakes. Now back to the gas. Back to the gas. See that? Whoa, that was beautiful, right? Now, as we come into this braking zone, you're going to give me even more brakes. Slow the car time. Look up the track. Back to the gas. Back to the gas. Give me gas. Unwind out. Use the whole track. All the way to the right. See how I'm steering you over to the right there? All right. you up for this segment. Eyes to the left apex, looking ahead, looking up the hill, following the GTR. Eyes to the right. Eyes to the left, up over the hill. Up over the hill, and there's someone that wants to pass. So as soon as we get up here, keep on the gas, point him through, let this guy by. Let these two cars by. Let them all go by. Keep getting on the gas, back to the gas. Alright, how are we doing in our mirrors? Everybody look good?
Yes.
Good deal. We're watching the flag station up the front. Look how everybody's lining up. You're waiting for the turn in. You're going to put on the brakes. You're going to wait to now, and then turn down, then turn a lot, and now back to the gas. Follow these guys down the straight. I think we'll just pace ourselves off of this other Panamera here, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cool deal.
We're both slow and cool.
This is, we're making this every lap, aren't we? Point this car by. Window out, see who wants to go by. It's back up the eye. He's on the way. Alright, so there's someone coming up some light slows. Once we clear this next turn, we're going to point this other person by. Brake, more. Okay, now point this guy out to the left. Let him come by. Let him come by. Then we're going to get over to our back online. And we're going to keep this maintenance throttle. You're going to keep the momentum of the car up. We're going to come out to the outside. We're going to come down to this right apex here. And we're going to come around and get our rotation done out here. Your eyes are over to the left of that orange cone. Looking at that orange curve. Back on the gas, back on the gas. Oh, back on the gas. Steady throttle building, keep building. Trust me to keep building speed. I want to be going 80 by the time we get out of this segment here. So we're just building. You don't have to put a ton. Just steady throttle. More throttle.
I don't know about 80.
Alright, now we're going to give a good dose of brakes right when I tell you, right? Now, brake. Back to the throttle, gentle. There you go. That one opens up, is easy. The second one, the last one, hinges down and it's even harder. So you have to slow the car more. Looking up the track. Back to the gas. Up the straight we go. Stay to the right. Look for anyone to pass through.
Now we're clear.
Relax your shoulders. Enjoy the fact that you're getting to drive on an F1 track. The greatest country in the world. Top of the hill. We're going to put on back to that apex. We're going to steer all the way down to that apex. We're going to let the car unwind out to the outside edge of the track. Use the whole track. Let it unwind over. Diagonal across. Follow your buddy. Steer down to the apex here. All the way down to the red and white curves. Steady throttle. Keep building. We're going to come underneath the middle of the bridge. We're going to wait. Not the middle of the track, but the middle of the bridge. Now there's your left apex. Get your tires to the right apex. Tires to the left apex. Eyes up the track. Looking ahead. Left apex. Come out to the middle of the track. When you see this arm, you know you got to wrap all the way to the right. So think about looking way to your right. All the way. Turn. See if you don't turn soon enough. Oh, we're way out here. Eyes left. Turn left. Eyes ahead. Looking ahead. Getting your tires to the right apex. Getting your eyes to the left. Looking up over the hill. Up over the hill. Keep that momentum up over the hill. Back to the gas. Stay to the right. Back to the gas. We're going to stay right here. Keep going. And keep accelerating. Then we're going to turn in at the end. Come down the hill. Coming into the braking zone. You got an S2000 25. Let him know he wants right here. He does not. So once we get to the straight, eyes down to the apex. Lots of turning, more turning. Back to the gas. Now give that S2000 a point. Yep, he's back to the gas. Just steady throttle. Follow the S2000. Stay to the right. Don't go on to the middle. We're going to stay to the right. Let everyone by. Excellent. You're doing good. Slow down. Take it all
About how fast? On the turn?
Slow down. More brake. Back to the gas. Pick up the throttle. Oh, that was fun. Cool. Now we're going to give a good stab of brakes. Down to the apex. Let it come out to the outside of the track. Looking to your right. Come back to the apex. Follow around. to steer you through. All right, point. We got more traffic coming. So gas, gas, gas. You're gonna probably duck in the pits one more time.
Yeah.
Tap your mirror. That lets him know you see him. You're gonna follow this buddy.
There's a lot of traffic.
Yep, yep. So we're gonna stay with him, and we're just gonna go to the straight. We're gonna keep going on the track. Go, follow your buddy. And as soon as we get on the straightaway, I want you to point everybody by.
Yes.
All right. Good. Brake, brake, brake. Looking up the track. Brake, brake, brake. All right. Follow your buddy. Now point everybody by. Stay right here and point, point, point. Steady throttle. Steady throttle. Keep accelerating. Not hurry. Let that right pocket back. Throttle, throttle. Everybody's doing. Follow their braking zone, follow their line. As you come up the hill, you're going to draw your eyes to that left apex. You're going to let the car unwind out to the outside edge. Steady throttle through. Use the whole track out to the edge. There we go. Transition over. And eyes to the right, down to that right-hand apex. Building throttle. More throttle. More throttle. Flowing through over to the right edge of the track. Sets you up to the left apex. Left apex. Down to it. Squeeze the brakes. Right apex. Left apex. Eyes looking ahead. Eyes looking around to the right. Wrapping it around. Really make an effort. Turn it to the right. Start your turning now. Start turning in now. There we go.
Thank you.
Eyes left. Looking ahead. Eyes right. Looking ahead. Follow that apex. Maintain steady throttle through. Eyes left, up over the hill, steady throttle, keep that momentum up. Out to the right edge of the track, steady throttle. Up the hill, keep to the left. Point this monster by in this little straightaway right here. Point this by in the Porsche by. Redwood, there you go. You're good. The other end, what do you see in the flag station?
Oh, checkered flag.
Yeah!
Dude, I didn't see a flag the whole time.
Yeah. We're working on that.
You know, I'm so focused on like
where I want you to look.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're working on it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay safe.
Session.
You know, I'm not used to looking.
You gotta look out the side windows. It's a situational awareness kind of thing. It's crazy, but it will all come very natural. You did very well for a stressful first session. I'm happy with you.
Thanks. Are you going to ride with me the second time, or it's just a different person?
It's up to you. We don't really have the science students. I'm actually running the tech garage. I'm in garage 18, and I strongly suggest at some point, if you want, come ride with me in an instructor session. I find that to be very helpful. You see the checker flag waving on the right?
Yes. Oh, I got to look for these flags.
So every time you see one of those orange boxes up on the wall, you're looking near a flag station.
Orange box. Okay, orange box on the wall. Look for the flags.
Yeah, there's an orange box up there. There's no one in this station right here, but that's where there's flag stations.
Okay, good. Thank you. And so when it's checkered flag, everybody kind of just...
We are cooling the brakes and keeping our pace and coming to the pits. Notice how you have to keep your eyes a quarter ahead of where you're going.
Yes.
We turned in early, so what happens? We run into a wall. You know what I'm saying? If you turn in too soon, you can't make the corner. It's counterintuitive. You have to convince your brain to not turn in too soon. Most of the time, you're seeing me on the steering wheel is keeping you from turning in too soon. That's the thing that I'm trying to do. This is, you're hitting your marks. You're hitting the turn in, the apex, and the track out. Every corner has those three pieces. You see the checker flag over here on the right?
Yeah, that orange flag, orange wall.
Yes. Now arm up and really slow down. Everyone's coming into the pits.
What does arm up mean?
Because that is giving a signal to the people behind you that you're coming into the pit lane.
Okay, got it.
So they can then pass through if they're still hot.
Okay, got it.
All right, slow down a bunch. It really tightens up right here.
So you're supposed to not exceed what speed in this lane? 20?
20.
Okay.
Where are you paddocked? I need to get back to my garage. So you're going to take a right and follow the white GTR. And just,
Go here?
Yep.
Thank you for walking me through this.
Certainly. I've done it many times. Some people say I talk too much and yell too much, but I try to get my point across.
No, that's great. I needed it.
I want you to go back to where you are parked.
Okay.
And get your track map. We're going to go up to 18 where those lawn chairs are sticking out. So just kind of ease over to the fire lane there. And the lawn chair and the bicycles and all that crap is my stuff. So move over a little bit so I can disembark. There we go. If you have questions, you want some tutoring, you want to come bring your track map over so I can do a little bit of drawing on it for you.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yep. So
just circle back and find you.
Yep. I'm always over here.
Okay, Joe. Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Thanks a lot.